Hey everybody, it's Curse, and today I'm going to bless you with my 100 Lagon runs adventure. The reason I decided to embark on it was I really wanted a 2 LP Storm-Carved Testament relic. I thought it would be a great addition for a detonating arrow marksman build as well as for my static ground sorcerer build. Both of those benefit tremendously from a tier 7 mana Storm-Carved Testament. So I decided, alright, let's do it. 100 runs and see how many 2 LP Stormcarvers we get. To make it a little bit more interesting, I decided to use 3 different builds to complete the 100 runs. So I did 34 runs with my Lich, Hungering Souls, Bone Curse build, another 34 runs with Necromancer Flame Wraith, and at the end, the final 32 runs with a Marksman Fire Damage build that I'm yet to post a build guide for. I also happened to take a break to make a build guide for Spark Charges Sorcerer build that was bug fixed at one point. I tried out some Blade Dancer builds before landing on Marksman, and all of it was captured on stream. All 100 Lagon kills. It took something crazy like 20 different stream sessions. Again, I was more than happy to get distracted. I answered every single question from chat. I made so many different builds and we tried so many different things, which slowed down the process quite a bit. At optimal efficiency, I think this can be done in about 30 to 40 hours. However, it took me something like 80 hours? I don't know. But again, much of that time wasn't spent actually farming Lagon. Some of it was spent upgrading the builds, making sure they get the right blessing, etc, etc. In the process of doing all of that, I ended up farming quite a few nice items. And I captured a lot of that on stream, and I really wanted to share that with all of you on YouTube as well. So I've got a compilation put together here with all of the nice items that I dropped over that period of time. I dropped 3 runes of creation, some phenomenal Exalted items. You just gotta check it out yourself. Oh, and there's one embarrassing Easter egg in the video. There was one item that dropped and I was very excited about it. It was a really good item. I even noted it down on my drop list. And as you'll notice in the video, I proceeded to just walk away from it without picking it up. I had to re-watch the footage multiple times to confirm. Did I just go back and pick it up later? Did I really just forget it and leave it on the ground? Yeah, it's a little embarrassing, but see if you can spot it. Not gonna lie, it was a little bit painful to see that happen. And also a little bit hilarious that nobody in chat noticed either. So did we get the 2 LP Stormcarved like we wanted to? Well, no spoilers. I'll let you find out. Either way, it was a really fun experience. Thanks to everybody who tuned in on all of those Twitch streams and made it a lot more enjoyable. And to top it off, at the end of all those runs we had 30 million gold. And so I decided it was time to gamble it all up at Lightless Arbor. And so we went on stream to Lightless Arbor and we gambled probably around 32-33 mil gold. And we got quite a few Exalted items. I'll be posting a video of that as well soon. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more epic grinds and tons of shiny Exalted and unique items, do like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, and stay tuned for the next video. At the very end of this video, I'll wrap it up by going through the summary of all of the drops that I got from Lagon, as well as the increased item rarity of every single run, the corruption level, and etc, etc. And with that, irashaimase! Ooh, tier 6 hybrid health noble gloves. Crit chance, not bad. Frailty on hit, very nice. These are great. The roll is really good as well. Max percent, max health, almost. Two off max. Oh yeah. I like those gloves. So very reliable gloves. How much FP? 43 forging potential as well. Very nice. Rune of Creation. Whoop whoop. That's... Oh, I better pick it up. I better pick it up before I die. Look at that. 3 LP Sun Wreath. It's not too bad. Rolls are a little low, but that's fine. I think that's my third, by the way. 3 LP Sun Wreath. Oh, 1 LP. Just to make it a little bit more interesting. Oh, this is a great ring. Holy crap, look at that. Fire res and block chance are not ideal, but maybe we can chaos them out. Hey, Riggs. Look how we're starting the day off with today. Look at this ring. That's a beauty right there. I think that might be an upgrade for my Necro even. Although, I don't know, is there a ward on potion use build? If only there was a way to scale your damage with that. If they add an item that's like, for every ward per potion use, you get whatever much damage on some skill. That'd be nice. Kind of like the healing effectiveness scaling that Sentinel has. This is a nice crystal skull. 6% crit, spell crit. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good chest piece here. Tier 7 Acolyte crit. The only problem is the base type is garbage. So it needs to get socketed into a legendary to make it usable. Still good though. Ooh. That's max roll right there. 150% spell damage. Tier 7 Wandering Spirits. I mean, we're gonna take it, but maybe one day it sees use. Ooh, look at that. That's a pretty decent drop. 2 LP Ghostmaker. Yeah, the rolls are alright. Yeah? Nice. I gotta get me one of those. How did you get it twice? Did you target farm it or just RNG? Check this wand out though. Tier 7 cast speed. Tier 4 elemental damage. I want to seal that elemental damage. And shock and stun chance. That's pretty sweet. Tier 7 cast speed, crystal wand. You've gotten 5 Aaron's will, dude. Maybe it's like an only online only item. And because I'm playing offline, I get nothing. Good day, sir. Ooh, look at this. Tier 7 void plus increased void. Pretty good. Yeah, this build is great, man. This build is kind of OP. Ooh, 3 LP Hazel Root. 3 LP Hazel Root with really good rolls, mana and health. Is there a build based on Hazel Root? I feel like there isn't. I'm still taking it though. Tier 7 poison on hit, rune dagger. With damage over time prefix. Very nice. But, I mean, I don't know. Oh, that staff. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that staff? Oh my god, dude. Let me just finish this and I'll show you. Alright. Check out this staff though, guys. 693% elemental damage over time and cast speed. 21% increased spell mana cost. Shock on hit. Is this good for my static ground build? I don't know. I love the indie dev kind of resurgence or explosion that has happened over the last decade. Ooh, look at that. Tier 7 minus mana spell cost. You know what? I've had people ask me that, and it sounds like it might be a graphics setting. I don't know exactly. I don't think it's an item. But I've had people tell me that they don't get the same animation. This is a really good ring. This is an amazing ring, guys. Look at it. Tier 7 crit void health? Tier 5 int? 50 forging potential? Yes. This definitely can see usage. We can seal the healing effectiveness. Hopefully. It's tier 2, so it's definitely doable. Very nice. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty epic drop right there. That is a very rare drop. Effective level, if it's like 61, that's extremely rare. Hey, nothing uses it, but it's still rare. It's like Tyrio's Might in D2. Who uses Tyrio's Might? That doesn't mean you can't, celebrate when you get it. No, yeah, I know what you mean. Nothing uses it. I don't think anything uses it. You know what? The only thing maybe that can use it, you know what? Marksman. Marksman can use this. No, Marksman. Because Marksman doesn't need health leech, doesn't need health regen. They can get all of their health from like hits and crits. And 30% more physical damage is legit. Like... Now I have to commit to Zithara's Conundrum. 100% of potion health converted to ward. The potion build. Low life rogue. No life rogue. Ah. Hey, I see what you mean. Low life rogue. That's a good point. No health leech, no health regen. Maybe there isn't. Maybe we can go like low life lich with physical. Yeah, it's physical damage. Oh no, but it says while at full health though. Ah, that doesn't work. Low life. You baited me, bro. Low life. It says more physical damage while at full health. Yeah. That's... Man, I like this kind of items. But can they at least make it like 50% more physical damage? What is this 30%? 30% is like... It's not worth it to build your entire skill selection, item selection, everything, and you get a bunch of massive negatives. No health leech, no health regen for 30%? Like, come on. They need to buff this item a little bit. But when they do buff it, we're gonna have it right here. See, I have a 2 LP one, but I don't have a 3 LP one. That is pretty epic though. That's a great drop. Tier 7 melee cast speed. Or, sorry, attack speed. Hell yeah, that's a good axe. 15 of them during 1,500 hours of gameplay since they came out. I don't know. Just trying to estimate. Tier 7 poison on hit, great axe. I guess I'll grab it. Tier 7. Oh my god, dude. Tier 7 bleed on hit, Bardiche. Absolutely worst possible implicit roll. Not the greatest tier 7 roll, but the prefixes are not amazing. Melee lightning damage. I'm still taking it, but that's 300% bleed on hit. One LP. Stormcarved Testament. We will take it. Two OP Liraka's Claws. The rolls are not amazing, unfortunately, but I'll still take them. Ooh, 2 LP RX Bones. The roll is okay. It's not the best, but it's alright. What? Look at his chest. 2 1 LP death rattles. How does this happen? Look at this. 1 LP death rattle, 6 int, 61% crit multi. 1 LP death rattle, 8 int, 76% crit multi. Like, they're not amazing or anything, but still, 1 LP death rattle. Thorn Totem build wants those. Yeah, the streamer double drop. Wow. I haven't seen that. Tier 6 health. Oh, with vitality? That tier 3 fire res though. These are pretty good boots. Tier 6 hybrid health rather. Very nice. I never get hybrid health boots or gloves or belts. I don't know why. Just can't get it. Ooh. That is a great item right here. Tier 7 crit multi. Very nice. Put on the bugged glove. I try to play without it for the most part. Just so I don't get used to it. Because like it's getting fixed. Oh what? Look at that! After Aaron gave me his blessing today, I did drop it. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Look at it. I've been saying how I haven't got one of these for so long. That is hilarious. And Aaron rated the stream earlier today. And I was like, Aaron, bless me. I still need your chest piece. I still have not dropped it. All right, nice. The rolls are a little bit on the low side, but, you know, whatevs. Yeah, most of those rolls are pretty low. But it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal because it's 0 LP. So when it does drop with 1 LP, they're going to be high rolls. That's how the game works. You know, it's inevitable. What do you think is the most effective way to apply them? Hey Magna. Oh nice. Triple golem meme build. Are you enjoying it? Hey, check this out. 2 LP packed severance. Pretty sure that's a rare drop. Required level 71. Yeah, this is a good one. I'm gonna have to note that down. 2 LP packed severance. Ooh, there we go. Tier 7 bow attack speed. And it's in an obsidian bow base type with max crit chance. And a free prefix slot, dude. This bow is legit. Very good roll on the attack speed. Very nice, very nice. The suffixes are whatever, but That's fine. Okay, 52 forging potential as well. Nice. The only thing that's a little bit low is the physical damage, 60% roll, but not gonna complain. Whatever value per minute spent. Oh, check that out. Herald of the Scurry. +3 summon wolf. That's pretty decent. Everything else is kind of middle of the roll, but this is pretty rare, right? This is nice. Tier 7 bow attack speed. Another one. And it's got the crit multi thing going on. I like that. Yeah, no worries. I'm sure it's like just a quick Google away. Tier 6 dexterity. Ooh, check that out. Tier 7 ballista for when they buff ballista. And mana. I think mana's not bad. Health. Fire res is kind of crap, but the damage that they were doing. I think there were just a bunch of overpowered things going on that were masking how weak the class actually was. I almost died there. Come on already. Oh man. Rune of Creation! These are pretty rare. I only have like what, 5 of them? I mean, I did use like 10 of them already. Yeah, here we go. 4. Thank you, Jorah. That was a tier 2 Jorah. What is the effective level on that? That sounds insane. Oh, look at this spear. Tier 7 crit multi. Very nice. Tier 7 bleed on hit. Quiver, I like that. That's a good one. We gotta note that down. Oh. Cliff of Despair, nice. Ooh, check that out, guys. Look at that. What is the effective level? That is pretty beastly. Tier 7 melee void damage. Incoming. Let's pick it up before the server disconnects us or something. Yeah, I was trying out Life Drinker. Oh, guys, check this out. Hell yeah, this is really solid. It's better than the one I'm running right now. Dragon Song. %6 crit strike chance. Hell yeah. We're gonna have to try and get, I don't know, tier 7 attack speed. 2 LP Dragon Song. And our max attack speed bow. With tier 5 crit multi and stun chance. You know what? I'm not gonna mind. If we get the attack speed and stun chance, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna celebrate. A stun chance poison? No, 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 don't say it. Don't say it. Honestly, even if it's crit multi and something else, sorry, if we just don't have the attack speed, I'm not using it. It has to have the attack speed. So let's see. It puts 2 at random. What is it gonna be? Stun chance and poison? Don't say it. Don't say it. Attack speed and crit multi, please. Please. Ah, dude. Crit multi and poison. Ah. Poison. Poison. Did it have to be the poison? Okay, we'll put it in the stash. I just happen to need a relic. Ooh, check that out. Tier 7 Shadow Cascade. I don't know about that bleed chance, but yeah, this is nice. Ooh. 3 LP Hell's Reach. Max bow fire damage. Pretty good penetration. Flamberge. Tier 7 melee attack speed Flamberge. That is definitely something we're taking. Tier 7 lightning res. Check this relic out. This is interesting. Hey, Keckle Fleckle. 34 forging potential is a little bit sketchy, however. I would have preferred it if it was like 54. Yeah, we'll take that for sure, but 1 LP Confluence of Fate. I guess I'll take it. 2 LP Dark Shroud of Cinders. Hey, that's pretty good. Right? I think this is good. Like, it's a rare drop. 2 LP Dark Shroud of Cinders. Worst skill in the game, those wraiths. Nobody runs them. They can't even beat 100 corruption. Ooh, check this out. Oh my god, the crit multi too? The only bad thing is that ignite. What a nice scepter though, holy moly. That is going to be amazing for some niche builds. We're still 94. Ooh, 1 LP Marinas with 20 cast speed. And 58% spell damage. And 25 spell necrotic damage. Because I've swapped out every other build. Getting annoyed by it. Hey, check this out. This is a pretty good combo. Tier 6 melee crit, tier 6 crit multi. Okay, let's see staves. Cast speed. And then a bunch of garbage. Tier 7 minion physical damage with an open suffix. Hell yeah. Tier 7 spell crit. And cast speed. That's a good one. Holy moly. That's impressive. 150 int. What? What is this? What? What were we just talking about? Did EHG hear us? Wow, what? We were just talking about this beast. This is my first one too. Let's see, what are the rolls like? Oh my god, the rolls are atrocious. Look at those rolls though. Everything is min rolls except maybe the move speed. We'll still take it, right? Absolute min, but it's still a red ring. Yeah. Holy crap though. Like a 24-hour session or not. Whether I'm Whether I'm too old or not. They're gonna blow me up. Yeah, just like that. Tier 7 mana, give it. Come on. Get out of my way. I want my tier 7 mana hat. With an open prefix. Yes. Check this item out, guys. Check this out. This is a very rare drop. The mana cost is solid as well. Melee damage is garbage though. 49. It's okay. 3 LP is nice. Ooh, check that out. The greatest skill in the game. Tier 7 of it. Check it out, guys. Doesn't get any better than this. Tier 7 Dark Quiver. I think we win in last Epoch. Myrmidon Plate. Ooh. Check that out. And mana. I really like that. I can make a build around that. Sneezing is dangerous, man. Tier 7 crit multi. Nice. I think there are some that go really high. Is this rare? 2 LP Kulnivar's Claim? Let's see what I've got for it. Oh wow, yeah, I don't have a 2 LP Kulnivar's. Maybe this is the run that we needed. Maybe this is the run where we get Mag's Blessing and 2 LP Relic. Come on. Is this gonna be it? Okay, 1 LP. That's still not bad. I like 1 LP. It's been so long since I got 1 LP Relic. I'll freaking take it. Jeez. Here we go. Tier 7 Bleed Dagger. Very nice. And damage over time prefix. Perfect. Hell yeah. Tier 7 Bleed Dagger. With DOT. Very nice. But I also don't really feel like respecing another character. Ooh. Check this out. 2 LP Drow Cores. Check out these gloves, dude. Max attunement? Max endurance? What is this health regen per second, though? That's a little bit unfortunate. Physical res is not ideal either. But the gloves are great. Otherwise, tier 7 attunement. Hopefully we can seal one of those affixes. Ooh. Check that out. Double health with tier 7 health. Tier 5 werebear. The mana seems bad, but I feel like that can be sealed. This is pretty good. Right? This is a thing of beauty right here. Werebear form too. Alright, so we made it through 100 Lagon runs. Somehow we did it. And here's the summary. So as you can see, I have every single run accounted for. These are the 4 boss items that can drop from Lagon. These are the effective levels for legendary potential for each item. And then down here is on run 1, how many of each item dropped and with which respective legendary potential they dropped. So this is, for example, a 0 LP Coral Aegis together with a 0 LP Stormcarved Testament. And then on run 8, you can see we dropped a 0 LP Coral Aegis, 1 LP Stormcarved Testament. So, as you can see, we unfortunately did not get the 2 LP Stormcarved Testament. I gotta admit, I'm a little bit bummed out about it, but the process was still enjoyable and we farmed a lot of other items, so it's alright. I've also recorded the % increased item rarity of each individual run, the corruption level for the run, the hero with which I killed Lagon, and you can see I've got Necro and then Marksman at the bottom. The Marksman was a little bit weaker, and so I wasn't killing Lagon at as high of a corruption as the other characters. But I think that also provides interesting data to check whether higher corruption and higher item rarity does actually provide higher item drops as well. Especially if you compare it to my 100 Emperor of Corpses runs. In here you can see the average percent item rarity is about 495 compared to 400 for this set of 100 runs. So quite a bit higher item rarity in the Emperor of Corpses compilation. However, the number of items dropped isn't significantly different. You can see here from the more rare types, we got 31 plus 30, whereas here we got 32 plus 31. So a very minor increase in item drops. I'm not sure whether the number of legendary potential slot increases with item rarity as well, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe a minor increase. And in terms of the LP distribution for each effective level, you can see that I actually got quite lucky with the Horns of Eukaros having 100 effective level and getting 6 of them being 1 LP last time. So that was, I can now in retrospect see that that was pretty lucky. The 25 and 7 heart here is pretty comparable to the 26 and 4 Stormcraft Testament. In fact, I feel like I got a little bit unlucky with my Stormcraft drops. The IF Storms is alright as well, 29 and 2. And for Koro Aegis with effective level of 40, we actually got 4 of them with LP2. 1 Alluvion LP2 at effective level 60. So these drops are actually giving us a better and better idea of how some of these distributions look like. Anyway, I will share this file with everybody so you can check it out if you want. You can do some math on it if you want by making a simple copy of it. And I hope you enjoy it. I also really hope you got something out of this video and out of these 100 runs, because it took me a very long time to do the runs, but also to put the video together. I had to sift through 70-80 hours of footage, pick out the best pieces, the best drops to highlight, and then mash them together. So I hope you enjoyed it. But as always, I love you all, and stay tuned for the next video because it's gonna be a good one. Take it easy. ごちそうさまでした。